Where do you see the Broncos sitting at the moment in the terms of the teams remaining?
Well, I think they've gone from a team with potential to the team to beat. I really think they're a heavyweight in this competition, and they just tick all the Premiership boxes for me. They've got 8 Origin players in their team, 9 if you include Corey Oates. Ezra Mam's got the quality of State of Origin. They've got an international centre in Herbie Farnworth. Jordan Ricky will probably play for New Zealand at the end of the year. They have got... It actually reminds me of the Broncos in the 90s and early 2000s when they had all these international and Origin superstars. So, yeah, certainly the team to beat for me. I think it's all about the mental prep for them.
Well, that's a big wrap, and someone who'll be pleased to hear that is Adam Reynolds. He joins us live now from Brisbane. Adam, great to have you on. How are you feeling ahead of what will be a huge match on Saturday night?
Yeah, really excited. It's been a fantastic season from us. Obviously, we've put ourselves in a pretty good position to do something great, and looking forward to the challenge. It's going to be a great atmosphere up there at Suncorp, no doubt. The Warriors will have a great fan base there as well. It's great for the game.
How's your body?
No, it's feeling really good. Had a light week of training. Got through a little bit of running towards the back end of the week there, get some Ks under the legs, and no doubt we'll get back into it on Monday. Full training, bit of contact, and look forward to going again.
Hey, Rene, you've been through this experience with South Sydney, obviously winning a premiership down there. The mental preparation over the last 7 days and then leading into this preliminary final, how have you gone about that with this young team?
I think it's about us just enjoying the moment, not getting too caught up in what we've done this season. Obviously, there's another game in front of us and need to be at our best if we want to win that. So, look, it's about enjoying the week, enjoying, obviously, the challenge of what's in front of us and making sure that we don't switch off and, prepare as if our life's on the line here.
Adam, I know you, as Billy mentioned, you have had that experience before, and a lot of your teammates as well, they've played in the Origin arena, but some of them are still quite young. I know in the lead up to State of Origin, Pat Carrigan, he was really supportive of Rhys Walsh. Do you take on that role, and what do you do with some of those guys?
Yeah, just to keep encouraging him to play the way he's been playing. He's had a fantastic season. He's obviously been in that representative arena this year, and we love what he brings to the game. Look, he's got a lot of experience around him, so we can let him be a bit adventurous at times and get outside of the game plan. But, we want to be doing little things right on the night. We want to make sure we're completing, kicking the corners, making it tough for New Zealand to bring it off their try line and, apply pressure through them.
Back in those glory days, like you were the young punk, and there was blokes who were sort of trying to bring you into line. Do you remember what they did? Do you remember how they did it? Or, are you sort of looking back at those days and taken away from some of those senior players then?
Yeah, it's not too hard to sort of chip him here and there. I got into him a little bit the other day at training. He was showing off. We had a big crowd at training there, and got stuck into him a little bit, trying to bring him back down the earth. But, no, look, he's a confident kid. He's he's got the world at his feet. He knows what's in front of him. And, it's just about keeping him grounded and keeping him humble. And he's a kid that works hard. He watches a lot of footy. He studies the game. So, he's hungry to succeed and do well. And like the rest of the squad, we're all on board to do something special.
Every halfback dreams of playing behind strong packs. Are you buying this forward pack lunch every day, in particular Payne and Flegler? Mate, you'd be paying the money. You'll play for another 10 years, Renner.
Yeah, I know. It's I pinch myself turning up to training every day. They get through a load of work at training, and it shows in games. Obviously, we're still trying to work on little ways where we can get them a bit more space and a bit more joy through the middle there. But look, I'm loving my time there, and as long as they keep going forward, mate, I'm happy. So if it means buying them a lunch here or there, more than happy to do so.
Rene, you just spoke about the big guys in the middle, especially those three. Also, Rhys out wide. You've got centres that have got so much talent. The balance, do you take the responsibility of the balance of your game, getting that right, using your big guys through the middle, when to play conservative, to kick to the corner, and when to pull the trigger and bring your outside men into the game?
Yeah, exactly that, Bill. It's my responsibility to direct the team around and, pull the trigger when we need to. Teams obviously game plan and try and shut us down, whether they have rush and defence. I think Melbourne had a little bit of luck with that in the first half when we played them in the first semi. So changed up a little bit to try and go through the middle first before going around them, and it seemed to work well in the second half. So it's just about identifying what other teams are doing, when to obviously pull the trigger, and if things are going a bit south, and kick to the corners and get that confidence back through our defence.
How's the coach?
Yeah, he's good. He's relaxed. He's in a good frame of mind. He's obviously been a lot happier this year. Winning games helps, but no, he's very direct in his messaging, and obviously got us playing the right brand of football this year. And a lot of the credit goes to Kevy.
Talking about coaches, Renault, Lee Breers, who played at Warrington, he's been on the coaching staff this year. How have you found Lee?
Yeah, he's been unreal. He's been a major part of our success in attack. He's our, attack coach, and me and him sort of think the same way on the footy field. Unfortunately, off the footy field, not so much. But
hang on. Your nose is going.
He used to was up to no good back in the day. So no, look, it's important, obviously, have that connection with the coaches, and when you voice your opinions, make sure you're all on the same page. And he's been fantastic this year, just reassuring us that the game plan that we've got's working, and the subs or changes that we need during the game. He's there to voice his opinion as well. So he's been a great addition to the Broncos.
In 2014, you were a part of that Premiership team down at South Sydney, and there was a long drought before that for South, and obviously the history, the support from the supporters was incredible. Do you feel a similar thing up there in Brisbane? It's been a long time for the Brisbane Broncos, nearly 2 decades. Do you feel the support from South East Queensland?
Yeah, it's a different beast up here. Obviously, you got the one team in the city, and Reddy obviously joining in. But look, the support's been unreal. It's been 200-300 people turning out the training sessions every day and lending their support, giving us confidence. Just riding the wave of emotion. It's been fantastic for the city. Obviously, the Broncos doing well means rugby league's doing well up here, and we can keep riding that wave of, through our confidence and put in a good performance and give back to our fans.
Mate, you've been there 2 years now. What's it like up there, living, the family? Do you see yourself, your future, staying there?
Yeah, mate, we'll be up here for good, I think. Family's currently out the back having a swim. It's always good weather up here, nice and hot. So, it's been fantastic. The move's been unreal. I've been welcomed probably a bit more than I expected at first. But, loving every minute of it. It's home now for me and the family. And, when footy's going good, it makes your job a lot easier too. So, can't complain.
It's 30 degrees in Sydney, by the way. Today.
It's a nice bit of artwork you got behind you there, Renner. You did that one yourself?
That was exam marks.
Unfortunately not. I'm not the most creative person, but
Some finger
I've got a new one
painting.
going next.
Before we let you go, I've got to ask, so your guys are heading back over to Vegas next year, and it's been announced as well that you're going to be training with the LA Rams. That's pretty cool to look forward to.
Yeah, it's exciting. Obviously, they're probably the leaders in the way of technology in sport. The NFL, they set a good example for everyone. And LA Rams, what a venue to go to. They've got some really high-profile players there. I know they'll be out of season, but for more reports, they'll still be around the training facilities training. So hopefully we can bump in a few of the fellas and, it'd be a good experience.
Is that Kevy's way of keeping you out of Vegas, just that little bit longer?
I was hoping we were going to be staying in Vegas for the week, but not to be. It's obviously a game to be played there, and we need to prepare the best we can. And we're lucky enough that the LA Rams have formed a good relationship with us, and we can use their facilities.
What position would you play in the NFL?
Mascot.
Yeah, water boy, maybe a punter. Stay out of the ticket thing.
Funny story. Back in the day at Newcastle, we actually got an NFL player, Greg Smith. He was a wide receiver. And Warren Ryan, our coach, said, if we get this right and we get some players coming from America, the NFL players coming over, he said, blokes like you and Alfie Langer and Renault used to be getting fired out of a cannon at half time. He said, you wouldn't make it on the field.
Yeah, I'm happy cutting up the watermelons or the oranges over there, so it'd be nice.
All right, great to have you on the show, and we look forward to seeing you in action on Saturday night as well.
All right, thank you.